to Yoga with Megs. Today we're going to do a 10-minute morning yoga flow just to get you started for your day, get a little bit of energy going. So roll out your mat if you've got one. If you don't, that's no problem. If you have any blocks you like to use, just grab them now and we'll get started. So coming to the top of our mat, standing nice and tall, roll those shoulders back and down, tuck the chin. Bring the left hand to the heart, right hand to the belly. And we're just going to start bringing some awareness to our breath. You can keep the eyes open or closed here, whatever feels good for you. And just start to breathe deeply into the belly. Feel the chest expand. Feel the belly expand. And feel the belly contract as you exhale. Continue filling the lungs, filling the belly. Maybe noticing the sensation of the breath as it enters and leaves the body. Warm on the exhale. Cool on the inhale. Start to imagine that breath filling the body with energy. Maybe you can feel the energy flowing up through the floor, into your feet. We're going to start our practice today with some sun salutations, just to get us warmed up. So standing, feet hip width apart. Inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky. Exhale, pour the chest forward, hinging at the hips. Bring the hands down to the floor. Inhale, halfway lift, hands on the shins, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, bring the hands to the mat. Inhale, step back to our high plank, engaging the core. Exhale, lower in chaturanga, tuck the elbows to the rib cage. Inhale, push to up dog or cobra. And exhale, push to downward facing dog. Inhale, step or hop to the top of your mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands on the shins. Exhale, fold. Inhale, tuck the tailbone, roll the spine, coming all the way to mountain. Bring the hands to prayer. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. Inhale, step back to high plank. And exhale, tuck the elbows, lower in chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, step or hop to the top of your mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, tuck the tailbone, roll the spine, come all the way up to standing. Exhale, hands to heart center. From here, we're going to take the left foot behind the right and off the mat. And we're going to inhale, sweep that left arm up and over. Take that right hand, grabbing onto the left elbow. Gently pulling on that elbow. Push the left hip towards the left side. Really opening up that left side body. And the next exhale, stepping back onto the mat. We'll step the right foot off the mat into the back. Inhale that right arm up. Bring that left hand, grabbing the right elbow, gently pulling it, opening that right side body. Exhale, coming back to center. We'll inhale the arms up to the sky. Bring the hands together. Start to gently push the chest forward, opening up towards the sky. Bring the hands to prayer behind the head. back down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. We'll step right back to our downward dog. Pedaling out our feet here. Opening up through the calves. Push those hips up and back. On the next inhale, extend the right leg. Pull that right knee up towards the chest, stepping between the hands. Inhale, sweep the arms up into our high lunge. We're going to flow through here a little bit just to warm up the legs, build up some of that energy for our day. So we're going to exhale, sink a little bit lower, sweep the arms down. Inhale, scoop the energy up. Exhale, pull it down. Inhale, extend the legs. Exhale, sink down. And we'll do one more. Bringing our hands right down to the mat. Gently stepping that left foot a little bit closer to the right. Keeping both toes pointed forward, straighten the right leg into our pyramid pose. If the floor is not reachable for you, you can bring your hands to your shins. For an added challenge, you can bring your hands to your belly, engaging through the legs, really squeezing the hamstrings here. Exhale, bringing the hands down to the mat, bend that right leg, and we'll step right back to our downward dog. Pedaling out the feet one more time. And on the next inhale, extend the left leg back. Start to pull that left knee to the chest, stepping between the hands. Inhale, sweep the arms up to our high lunge. Exhale, sink lower, bring the hands down. Inhale, straighten the left leg, scoop the hands to the sky. Exhale, sink down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, sink down. Continue with the breath. We'll do one more. Bringing the hands all the way down to the mat. Step that right foot just a little bit closer, keeping the toes pointed forward. Straighten the left leg into our pyramid. And again, if the hands can't reach the floor here, bring them to the shins. Or engaging through the legs, bring the hands to the belly. Keeping that spine long, gazing just past the left foot. Exhale, bring the hands down, bend in that left leg, and step back to downward facing dog. Paddle out the feet. Bring the knees down to the mat, untuck the toes. Walk your hands as far forward on your mat as you can, dropping the forehead. Keep the hips stacked over the knees, pushing the chest down towards the floor. Really feel this puppy pose opening up through the chest. Inhale, lift the chest off the floor, slide the right hand under the left into our shoulder stretch. Keeping those hips stacked. Bring that left hand a little bit closer. Bring both hands back to the top of the mat. Lower the head, stretching through the chest. Inhale, lift. Bring the left hand under the right. Stretching through the left shoulder this time. Remember to breathe. Bring that right hand closer to being under the shoulder, pushing up. Walk the hands forward, walk the hips forward. Lower into our seal pose, opening through the belly, gazing forward. Keep those shoulders rolled back and down here. Push the hips back. We'll sit down onto the left side of our feet, swing the legs around, coming to center on our mat. Bring our feet into cobbler pose. Choosing a distance here, whatever works for you. We're not going for a deep stretch, we just want to feel a little opening through the hips, and we're just going to start to bounce the knees up and down. Keeping that spine nice and long. You can hold on to the feet if that feels good for you. And just using that gentle bounce to help open up through the hip flexors, through the groin a little bit. On the next exhale, we'll start to pour the chest forward gently, still keeping that spine straight. Just feeling that nice, gentle stretch through the legs. Inhale, sitting tall. Exhale, hold the chest forward one more time. Inhale, sitting up, crossing the legs in our easy seat. Bring the left hand to the right knee, right hand to the mat behind you, gazing over the right shoulder. And our twist. Still sitting nice and tall, keep that spine long. Exhale, bring the right hand to the left knee, placing the left hand on the mat behind you, gazing over the left shoulder. Lengthen through the spine, push the left fingertips into the mat. And coming back to center, roll the shoulders back and down. We'll gently close the eyes, taking a few calming breaths here. Aligning the mind and body. Preparing yourself to start your day. Take a moment here to set an intention for your day. Might be just one thing that you want to get accomplished today. Maybe it's something that you want to feel today. If you have kids at home and you want to remain patient with them. Maybe you need to focus on keeping energized, focusing on one task. Whatever it might be, just seeing that item in your mind's eye and holding on to that throughout your day today. Thank you for joining our practice today, and I hope you join me again. Namaste.